DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They're on the 26-yard line. A first carry for Rashad White. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost two there, and it's third down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Alert! 180! Kings! Stop!
Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers.
Why the fuck did I not sack him?
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense, because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Wide open receiver complete. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball is even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. On the left side, the catch by White. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. White running to the left. And he is going to lose yardage.
What the fuck is on my blocking?
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Irvin. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mayfield down. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, 31 yards. And the Bucs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
DC, run. DC. Yo.
Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now it's Jackson. Bateman's down. Now the cross around here. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, held back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's in it. Oh, they try to let go on the return. Now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's into space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play to force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
No, we changed it.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
15. 1st down, Ravens.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down at 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. And the Raven 1st down.
Middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll find Bateman once more. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews. His tight end. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group can meet. Now White lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 58 yards. And the Bucs are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49-yard line.
Jackson now. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. Big strides, look at him go. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
All the time.
Buccaneers 13.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
22 yards. That's good for a Tampa Bay.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 42 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Sliding out of the pocket. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. They find some open field here. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Right, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Let's fucking go.
It looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This is 1st and 10. They start to drive with White. But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line. Here comes 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Now Mayfield. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Are you serious?
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well. And they free kick it from the 20 now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go. Ready. Shut up.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 26 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys
2 receivers right there. Because I threw it out of the fucking stupid.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now Jackson back into his end zone. He dumps it off for Henry. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 43 yards. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.
Fucking brutal.
You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. No play action. Here's Hurts. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Continuing to move past the 45. Keeps himself upright. He could do it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cashing it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great. Set. And anyone here?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. He runs it up to midfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Good. Set. Right there, you want it? No touch.
Barkley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Great. Hey, 73. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles trim the lead to 1. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rashad White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Irving on 2nd. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. Baker now off the play fake. They're looking at 1st down here. That's Evans making the catch outright. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Baker throwing again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Mayfield to throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts. And he's going to be touchdown about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. With it, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 14-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
63.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Headed out right. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. All right, Brock. They win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. From the gun, Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, if you gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's going to keep it this time, and he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now. Throwing, Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Man in motion here. First and goal. Here's Irving. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
180! Alert!
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers down by only 2 in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They did their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. Get some space around midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
What's up, brother? Yo.
Looking to throw. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner. It's going to seal this win.
Let's go. Finally.